Hello guys, in this episode we will learn how to make a custom spinner in Android Studio. In the previous video already learned about how to make a simple spinner in Android Studio. Suppose we have to create a spinner similar to this one. Each item contains two view components. First one is image view that contains the image of the fruit, and second one is text view that contains the name of the fruit. First we set up the need of resources for creating a spinner similar to this one. So we need some fruit images. So here I have some fruit images available here. So start a new Android Studio project. The first thing, we have to add images into our project. So copy all these images and paste the images into our drawable folder. Right click on drawable folder and then paste. Select resource drawable and then click OK and then OK. Now the fruit images are available in our drawable folder. Now go to activity main.xml. Drag a text view in our activity layout. Define constant for this text view. Set the margin to this text view. Now change the text of the text view to custom spinner. Go to containers. Then drag a spinner in our activity layout. Change the width of the spinner to wrap content. Now define constraint for this spinner. Set the margin to this spinner. Now for creating a spinner similar to this one, we have to create our own layout. Also we have to customize our adapter. So next we have to create a new layout for representing each item contains an image view and text view. So go to resource, right click on layout, new, layout resource file and name it as custom layout. Then click OK. Now go to design portion. Drag an image view in our activity layout. Then select Android image and then click on OK. Now define constraint for this image view. Set the margin to this image view. Change the width of the image view to 48 dp and also height to 48 dp. Now drag a text view in our activity layout. Define constraint for this text view. Set the margin to this text view. Now go to split section and then add padding to our constraint layout. Now we can start our coding. Go to main activity.java. Now create a new model class. Right click on package name, new, Java class, name it as fruit and then click enter. Now declare two variables. First one is integer, name it as image, and second one is string, name it as name. Now create a constructor for this class. Right click, generate, and then select constructor, select all, then click on OK. Now create getter and setter method for all these two variables. Now go to main activity.java, define our spinner object, declare a list of fruit class and name it as fruit list. Now initialize our spinner object. Now create a new method to add the data into the fruit list. Private, return type as list. Now create an object of another list of fruit type and name it as list. Initialize our list. Now add the fruit information to this list. List.add new fruit and then give image from the drawable folder r.drawable.apple and then give fruit name apple. Now add another fruit information to this list. Then return this list. Now add these all fruit information to our fruit list by calling add data method. Now we have to customize our adapter. For that we need another Java class. Right click on package name, new Java class and name it as fruit adapter. Now extend this class with array adapter of fruit type. Now declare three variables. First one is context. Second one is integer. Name it as resource ID. And third one is list of fruit class. Name it as fruit list. Now create a constructor for this class. Click on fruit adapter and then click on bulb. Select create constructor matching super and select second last one and then click on OK. Now initialize our variables. Now we have to override the methods for this adapter. First one is getCount method. It returns the size of the fruit list. Return fruit list dot size. Second one is getItem method. It returns each of the object available in the list. Return fruit list dot get and then pass position. And the third one is getView method. It returns each item in the spinner. Here return type is view and it has 3 arguments. Integer, view, and last one is view group. Now create an object of view class. Use the try and catch method. First we have to check the view is existing or not. If view equal to null, then we have to create a view. So create an object of layoutInflator class. LayoutInflator context dot get system services. Context dot layoutInflator service. Typecast it to layoutInflator. Now inflate the layout. View equal to layoutInflator.inflate. First pass the resource ID, then specify the view group parent, and last one is boolean variable false. Now get the each fruit from the fruit list. Fruit list dot get and pass position. Now find all the variables available in the view. Text name equal to view dot find view by id r dot id name. Image view equal to view dot find view by id r dot id name. And then set the text to this text view. And then add the images to this image view. At last return view. Now for the spinner we have to override one more method, get drop down view, and then copy all the code that was written in the get view method. Copy all that code and paste it to get drop down view method. Now go to main activity.java. Declare an object of fruit adapter. Initialize the object of fruit adapter. Fruit adapter equal to new fruit adapter. Then first one, pass the context. Second one is resource ID. And then last one is our fruit list. Now set the adapter data into the spinner using setAdapter, spinner.setAdapter, and then pass our array adapter. Now define the click listener for this spinner using setOnItemSelectedListener. This interface provides two methods, onItemSelected, onNothingItemSelected. We will display a simple toast message when the user select an item from the spinner. Simply use select fruitlist.get, pass the position, .get name. Now our coding is finished. We can test our application. So when the user select an item from this spinner, a simple toast message is displayed. I hope you will understand this concept. Please subscribe my channel for getting more Android tutorial updates.